Hey everybody, and welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Dantooine Landing Zone. It's actually been quite a while since I did a Dantooine map. I like the aesthetics of Dantooine quite a bit, but it's actually quite rare to see a Dantooine maps in the modded community. There's a few that come to mind, but I've never actually played this particular one. And again, I find the aesthetics very pleasant to look at, the yellow tint. But unfortunately here you can see some very interesting things going on here with some props in the sky, yet they are being repressed by some technical limitations with the view distance. You can see, oh god, I'm being pushed by TX-130. You can see it with other props as well that just kind of blend in and then suddenly appear when I zoom in. It's kind of a shame that happens. Also, even though I do think that this map is quite pleasant to look at, one thing that I would definitely recommend, and has actually been done in other Dantooine maps, is use some like more vegetation or ground clutter, like for example grass, because now it's just, you know, a cold surface with a texture and that's it. Having just, you know, hints of grass here and there will make it feel all the more lively and believable. Now currently I am back in Holland, and I would like to request you guys again to send me recommendations or requests for maps, mostly because of course now that I'm settled here again, I can start downloading map packs and maps and kind of checking that out. So even though if you've said something before, please tell me again that I can check it out. Actually, I did get multiple requests of doing the Battlefront 3 Legacy. I'm having a lot of issues with that mod for some reason. Whenever I try to play the Coruscant map, it crashes, and then whenever I do the Kato, is it called Pneumodia? It's all like super yellow and foggy, and it's unplayable. So I'm not too sure if I'm doing something wrong, probably, because all the other Battlefront channels seem to be just fine with the mod, but I have no idea what I'm doing wrong there. Anyway, again, there's some very cool things that are happening here. It's a very chaotic too. A lot happening, and again the improvements that I would have are just smaller details. You know, make the ground less bland. For example, one setting where you can get away with this is Geonosis. Why? Because it's like a barren canyon land. There's no grass there. Oh god. I love the amount of units. I'm not too sure if this is XL, but it certainly feels like it. It's a lot of units to unlock as well. I am also today watching The Mandalorian, so my first impression of the first few 4 episodes will probably be up tomorrow. And then the day after I will do another Star Wars Battlefront 2 map, because again, now that I'm back here in Holland, the original schedule of Battlefront 2 map review every other day can continue. That one is doing a moonwalk. That was very cool. We got some very nice skins. Overall, it's very nice. It's very pleasant to look at. Oh god, a little bit of lag. Some of the like ruins and props used feel a little bit random. You know, it's like, oh, I'll do a wall here. Oh, okay, what I fear? I'll do a tree. Oh, and this is another good example. I've talked about this a long time ago, where whenever you're a map creator and you create spawn points, make sure you put, like, you think about the, how do I say this? You want it to stand out from the rest of the area. For example, if you would do a city map, you would, for example, create a fountain, or maybe in front of a big building like a city hall, to make it more iconic, rather than feeling like a random point where you spawn in. This point is a great example. It just stands there in the middle of nowhere. You can say, well, it's next to the crashed Republic ship, but a crashed LAAT not enough to make it stand out. Let's say you do a crash site, right? You need to have maybe a bit more detail. Maybe you have a few bodies laying around there, or some smoke or rubble to make it feel more iconic. My goodness. The PC that I'm playing on, of course, here in Holland is not as good as the one back in Japan. So, having a little bit of issues here with lag. For example, this is also the machine I did the review of Desert City, Minimalist Desert City, not so long ago. We are losing bad. And this is actually the PC that cannot handle that particular map. I'm actually going to try and retake this. Oh my god, all the super battle droids. Ugh. Come on, take it, take it, take it. Hope I can still spawn. Yeah. Ooh, what we got here? The ATTE is now the mobile spawn point, isn't it?
Hostiles have gained a command post.
Obi-Wan didn't really do too much last time, but we'll see.
Our reinforcements are being
There we go.
depleted.
Okay, taking this.
Another command post for the Republic.
Same thing here. Kind of feels bland. Could have used more detail. It's not too important, I will say, because it's just a starting point. The fact that we're having battles here is because all the other spawn points are taken. And wow, you die fast as a hero. Jeez.
Always.
Our reinforcements are being depleted.
But again, the amount of units to chaos, I do like it. This thing too. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that is. Never seen that before. Ooh, I want that. I think that's my next unlock. Yeah, it is. I think the Felucia props, I don't think they blend in too well in the environment, but it's also not bad. Like, it's okay. I would say actually that these sphere-like... God, jeez, you die fast. The sphere-like plants blend in better than the blue flowers. The blue flowers are, color-wise, such a distinct, different tone than the yellow underground that you can very clearly see that it's not meant to be there. What I love about this battle, too, is that it's super spread out. Like, everywhere you have, like, small clusters of soldiers from both factions just fighting it out in, like, small little skirmishes. Really, really cool. Well, I'm going to be Obi-Wan again, and I'm actually going to... Let's see how quickly he gets shot. If he gets hit, because, jeez. We got hit once.
This is going better than I expected.
Well, hopefully after this I can actually get the rotary gun clone. So I'm getting some good kills here. Now I'm actually being hit quite a bit, but I'm fine. Ooh, that was a good combo. Now we're pushing. This is cool.
That's another command post under Republic control.
Yeah, counterattack. Very nice.
Force will be with you. Always.
Let's see what we unlock. Not yet. Oh my goodness. 6 more, huh? Whew. All right.
We've got droids. Check your fire. Our second wave of troops is being depleted. Command post has been lost, but not the battle. Sniper, get down.
It's kind of the same thing with the Yavin props. It just like sticks out like a sore thumb. Did I just get
Another command post
killed
for
by
the
my own
Republic.
guy? No, by a droid. Maybe I should actually get into one of those TX-130s. Actually be able to do some damage and good kills.
The Republic can't spare any
Let's get in there. Oh wow, we have 3 TX-130s here. Oh my god. Chaos! I love it. Flying vehicles would also make a nice addition. It's not necessary, but it would have been cool.
Second wave of troops is being depleted.
Come on, rocket, rocket, rockets! Oh, nice. Kind of want to get killed here now. I could just respawn manually, but here we go. I'm not gonna play as Obi-Wan. No. I want to play as this dude. What? Oh, that... Okay, it doesn't look as cool as third person. We're kind of getting towards the end of the match. Oh, I cannot zoom in. That's very interesting. Oh, that feels nice, though. And I died. But it does actually make sense. You cannot zoom in because you're very powerful, so you're not really able to snipe. Oh my goodness. Got tactical droid there. Ooh. It's just a nice map. Again, in some parts, aesthetically, it's a little rough around the edges. There's a lot to unlock. There's a lot going on. And again, like the technical stuff with the view distance, I don't know how they would fix that. We got commando droids too. Always nice to see that. Well, they're pushing back. 9 more.
Hostiles have gained a command post.
We're literally like at the end of the match. We can see if we can get the final... No, I'm not going to play as Obi-Wan.
Command post under attack. The Republic can't spare any more reinforcements.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hostiles have gained a command post. Our reinforcements are being depleted.
This is going better than I expected.
Hold on. Now I'm completely dependent on the ATTE. Ah! We got defeated. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to let me know any requests or recommendations on maps or mods you want to see in the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.